Alright. Well, not sure exactly what to do now. I am still curious about the pilot last known position. I also want to test if our thermos keeps for a while. So we'll walk around with it in our inventory. Kind of also hoping we see some sea monkeys soon. And test if they'll bring me stuff that we wouldn't normally have access to. At least not yet, I don't think. Oh, there's a sea monkey. We can get out and swim with him for a little bit. He's got something. Magnetite. Thank you, sea monkey friend. You're the best. Oh, really did not mean to run into you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it looks like we've explored that one because it has open containers. We'll kind of peek around just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it. Continue heading towards pilot's last known position. Yeah, even the magnetite from that sea monkey will be helpful, because we haven't found a good source of that yet. And now I would think that the pilot would be up on the surface somewhere. But if they're inside a prawn suit, they have access to other stuff. Like, they're not restricted to the surface, at least. Yeah, you guys sound pretty vicious, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of also trying to keep my eyes peeled for anything like this. Excellent. And no, I did not realize that would be there. That was just luck on my part. Let's see. Oh, found some lithium. I thought that was magnetite for a second. Lithium's still good. Nutrient block, that could be helpful. Ragged pitcher plant. Don't know what that is. We'll look at that once we get back inside the sea truck. Sea truck fabricator module. I think that'll be useful. Disinfected water. This will give us some more titanium. That's fine. Don't think we necessarily...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Don't think we necessarily needed more of that, but ooh, a battery could be helpful. Oh, we don't have the command chair yet.
Oxygen.
Alright, let's that's probably for the command chair. We'll just highlight it so it goes away. Yep. Beacon manager, which we're following. Scent of dirty bean water. What is the ragged pitcher plant? The ragged pitcher plant is the only known species of predatory underwater plant on 4546b. It grows on mineral-rich hydrothermal deposits. The bowl-shaped pitcher produces a concentrated brine that pools inside due to its high density. When small organisms get too close, they are stunned, causing them to sink into the pitcher, where they are dissolved and absorbed by the plant. Interesting. We can drink small water real quick. Could even eat a nutrient block because we got room. But I don't think we're quite done here yet. Sea truck aquarium module fragment. That should be another 2 out of 3. Some more lithium. That was something I had a hard time finding when I was trying to build my base last time. So it kind of leads me to scan more of it than I probably should. I think that's about all that's right here, though. Alright.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We'll continue trying to kind of look for cool stuff like that while heading towards the pilot's last known position. We are starting to get to the point where things are a little too deep, though. Not quite there yet. Is that something we've scanned? Okay, yeah. Oh, what are you, though? Ah, the newt fish. Wait, there was something. Purple cattail. Is that what that is? Couldn't scan it by looking directly at it. See. Purple cattail. Yep, that is what that was. Purple cattails grow in small underwater clusters in particularly fertile regions along the seabed. Long, flat leaves allow the plant to efficiently absorb sunlight at depth. Its striking coloration, caused by the pigment anthocyanin, is paired with high levels of poisonous phenols, which discourage herbivorous fish from grazing on them. Makes sense. Oh. Alright. I thought it looked new, and I was right. That's probably quartz. We do kind of need some.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, now this looks like more than just a lily pad. But maybe a lily pad, yep, brought it to the surface. Sorry, fishy. Is that one of the sea monkeys? That looks like something else a little bit. Yeah, you look new. Lily paddler. I'm guessing they're not friendly. Oh, that's one of the whales. Oh. I got 2 turned around. Where's my sea truck? Yeah, we're even sounding like we're making weird noises. Wait. Oh, we're super disoriented, aren't we? Okay, I'm gonna want to read what that thing was. I thought I was following my sea truck. Luckily, the depth also wasn't registering properly. Yeah, you're one of the whales. Also, the music's taking a pretty cool turn. Research, fauna, herbivores, large, lily paddler. A medium-sized herbivore with an elongated bifurcated torso and multiple bioluminescent adornments. Slow and vulnerable to attack. Long arms for seed foraging on the ocean floor. An array of feather-like appendages display varied colors in low-light conditions. When threatened, the paddler emits a pheromonal defense that disrupts higher-order brain function in certain species. At night, the paddler's illuminated plumage looks like a school of smaller fish, perhaps convincing predators are not worth the chase. Assessment: dangerous and unfamiliar environments, approach with caution. Yeah, that could have potentially killed me. Or drowned me, or something to that effect. Okay. I get the feeling we'll need to go deeper to find this thing. That looks interesting. Okay, we're not going much deeper than this in the sea truck, though. And I don't see any of the oxygen plants around. Okay.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Alright. I do take it that that's important. Oh, ruby. And we can scan it. So maybe... lily pad roots. I guess we haven't scanned those. But yeah, it's possible. Green Turnian. That wherever that large anomalous rock is, could be where we'll find Marguerit. I still think her name is. I swear that...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Like, this looks like the biggest, largest anomalous rock. And they even had, like, cables coming off of it. Oh, we can go inside. Maybe. I don't know if there's much to see inside, though. At least not from there. Can we get any info from what we've scanned? Geological data, ruby. A hard blood-red gemstone made of aluminum oxide. Rubies may be processed in order to leverage their structural integrity in advanced vehicle construction and modification. Essential for advanced fabrication. Kinda knew that. C. The Green Turnian. Green Turnians benefit from the lily pad life cycle. They tend to anchor themselves on lily pad roots and near fallen lily pads and use the materials as nutrients. Then we have the lily pad root. Tangled, dense root structures that occasionally pull chunks of terrain from the sink bed, connecting an intertwined network of plant life and suspended rock. And yeah, the large anomalous mass of rock definitely leads me to believe this is worth investigating. Especially this little thing right here that tells me it was connected to something at some point, which looks like it's inside the rock. Let's come around. Took a little damage. But yeah, it doesn't look like it pops back out. I think that was the same section we were in earlier. We could definitely use some of that. More computer chips. Probably need some more before we're done. Yeah, there are lots of rocks, which also makes this kind of tough. Because it could be a multitude of them. Maybe we have to look for one that looks a little different than the rest. Like this one looks fairly large. Hi, whale. Yeah, I think that's just this biome, though, for the most part. Pilot, last known position. I am seeing some more green light type stuff down there. Okay, we can't go any deeper than this, really. We didn't necessarily... Well, we might have seen this stuff before, but we didn't necessarily explore it. It's not the lighting that I thought it was. Sea truck afterburner upgrade. Ooh. Sounds cool. Exosuit thermal reactor module fragment. Ooh, we can do hydrochloric acid now for some reason.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ultra capacity tank fragment. That's just amazing. Okay, let's get back to our sea truck. I'm not seeing any oxygen plants. But this is a much bigger landmass.
Oxygen.
I want that ultra high capacity tank. Let's drink a water. Oxygen should be good. This is near enough to the pilot's last known location that it makes me think that it's gotta be down here somewhere. Need to find a sign. Aerogel. Or not aerogel, gel sacks for aerogel. Another ultra capacity tank fragment. If we can find one more of those, we'll be sitting pretty. Well, maybe. We'll see what materials require.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
Well, that sounds important enough. But we're also really far from the sea truck.
Oxygen.
I'm not seeing any of the oxygen plants down there that'll make this easier. But if there's a chance for another high capacity tank upgrade around, we need to scan it. So that'll just help this whole thing go even smoother. Whatever was there has already been scanned. I keep getting distracted by things like rubies. And a sea monkey friend. Hi, buddy. I shouldn't hang out. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Please let there be... There's an oxygen plant. Thank goodness.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I
I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite made us the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Well, we found her. Customized prawn suit. Wow, this place looks like it's seen some better days. A moon pool, though.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Don't know what that was about. Signal location updated to PDA. Oh, alien distress call origin. I think that's new. We're getting a lot of stuff popping up. Probably have to scan through that real quick. Can we get into her suit? Obviously not. So blueprints. This seems to be what we got a bunch of. Oh. I don't think we've seen that before. Granted, can't do anything with it, but... Vehicle upgrade console. That's something we're going to want. C-Truck dock. Probably also be super important. The moon pool, though. And this time we didn't have to find fragments. We just scanned an entire one. I don't know if the outpost will support it. This is something I really wanted, though. As well as the modification station actually build it. But we'll get there. Polyaniline and hydrochloric acid. Oh, young cotton anemones. Anemone. That's different. I guess there's no deep shrooms. Same as there's no acid mushrooms. Yeah, the signal pilot, last known position. That should be getting almost done. But the alien distress call origin, that's the new one. Also, Outpost 1. Oh, that's our beacon. We wanted to change the color on that. Okay. Logs and communications. Marguerite's prawn suit. This standard issue Mark III prawn has been manually altered by its owner, exchanging one of its hot swappable work arms for the mandible of a young Chelicerate. It's probably what we tried to scan and got chased away from. Given the range of available high-tech prawn modifications in the non-classified Altera fabrication suite, these customizations appear to be more of a stylistic choice than a functional one. However, the sharp claw arm could certainly be useful or used effectively in defensive scenarios by an experienced pilot. The custom suit also appears to have been seen heavy use over a long period of time, judging by the barnacle overgrowth and permanently damaged sections of exoskeleton. Assessment: the owner doesn't want you messing around. Yeah, we kind of gathered that. And then tech. Habitat. Moon pool. Yep, looks pretty similar to what we're used to. The moon pool is an essential module for long-term exploration. Its primary function is as a dry dock for small vehicles such as the sea moth and the prawn suit. I don't think we'll get a sea moth this time. So, just the prawn suit, really, then. The large central chamber contains a pressurized pool, which provides ready access to the surrounding waters, and comes as standard with equipment for raising and recharging a vehicle. When outfitted with a vehicle modification station, the moon pool can be used to build up and equip vehicle upgrades. Capacity, 1 sea moth or prawn suit, high power consumption. Habitat hull strength liability at sea level, -5. It's equivalent of 4 rooms. 6 connection points. Yeah, I don't know if our little outpost can handle it. Oh, more tech. The C-Truck dock, that's new. The C-Truck dock is a dedicated sleeve for a C-Truck cab and its attached modules. It offers convenient, dry, embark-disembark for the driver. The dock automatically services and charges a Sea-Truck cab. Cargo handling remains the responsibility of Alterra employees on site. So even if we don't have a power cell charger, it sounds like this would work. Did we get enough to actually build it? I can't remember. Kind of scanned over it in favor of the moon pool itself. Sea-Truck dock. Yeah, we have well, we don't have everything we need, but the capability of getting everything. That could be useful. Maybe as useful as the moon pool. Alrighty. Suppose let's go see if we can reason with Marguerite. Let her know we're not that bad. Okay, that one scared me a little.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Alterra.
I'm not with Alterra. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Alterra, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Alterra's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Is that the test module we need? Yeah, you're an intimidating guy. Snowstalker. I'll scan you from here. Test override module fragments. Okay. Are there enough fragments? New blueprint synthesized. Test override module. Might have been all we needed. A snow fox fragment. Text snow fox. 1 out of 3. Oh, I didn't see if the test module was complete or not. Well, we'll open that up in a moment to see. Cool bed. Large room glass dome fragment. I do like the large rooms. Oh, PDA. Marguerite made us log number 2. Did we ever find number 1? I don't think we did. Pick up Sea-Truck perimeter defense upgrade.
New technology acquired.
Cool. Kind of stealing at that point, not just scanning it so we can make our own. Sorry, I wasn't trying to steal from you. Yeah, you're not going to let us go say hi to Marguerite, are you? Ooh. It's one of the blue alien tablets. I don't think that's functional anymore. And because we can't even scan it, I'm going to assume that there's nothing there. Can we scan? Yeah, you're scary. Just check and see if there's anything we can actually scan in there from here. It doesn't look like it. Yep, it's okay, buddy. You're a good guard dog. We'll just close that up. Okay, a couple issues. Am I going to be able to find my way back to the Sea-Truck? And even if I can... Well, no, that's really the only issue. Alright, let's go ahead and... Got some new stuff to look at. Sea-Truck perimeter defense upgrade. Provides increased threat protection. Definitely going to want to install that. Just because we have no other upgrades. Test override module. A parallel processing unit. Oh no. Titanium, lead, copper wire. Everything else is easy, but what's the parallel processing units? And before she'll speak with us any further, we need to figure that out. I know where to use it. I just don't know where to find the pieces parts. Snow Fox. Probably get to read about that. Well, we're saving a power cell by not having to use it on this. Maybe some other stuff as well that would have been harder to get. What else? Oh, large room glass dome. Okay. And then I don't know why this one's still is being marked as new. Don't necessarily need that anymore. For now. Logs of communications, Marguerite, log number 2.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't going to die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Yeah, she's certainly a survivor. Give her that. Indigenous life forms, carnivores, snowstalker. The snowstalker is a bear-like evolutionary offshoot of the aquatic stalker native to the warmer aquatic biomes of 4546b. Okay, so those sea stalkers that were annoying, this is the snow version of it. Behavior. Snow stalkers are typically apex predators in their biomes. They operate in packs and are primarily land-based creatures, but will enter the water to hunt and defend territory. Notable physical attributes: thick, hollow fur that secretes a thin layer of oil, helps keep the snow stalker warm in the Arctic climate. Modified dorsal fin aid in aquatic hunting. The cyan bioluminescence on their tongue and tail help the pack stay together during winter storms. Assessment: avoid. If entering snowstalker territory is necessary, sources of bright light and unpredictable noises have been shown to deter attacks. Okay, so flash your flashlight at it, maybe, will work. Hopefully. Okay, tech. Vehicles. The Snow Fox. The Snow Fox is a one-person hover bike designed for fast traversal over a wide variety of terrain. While providing little protection for the pilot, the Snow Fox can easily outmaneuver most threats, especially when upgraded with a jump module. Just don't try to take it over water. High-speed hoverbike, onboard headlight, will make you look cool. The Snow Fox, other ground vehicle, or rabbits in its headlights. Alright. Well, we kind of have a couple goals. We have the Alien Distress Call Origin that we need to go check out, which is different than the other one. It's confusing that they share a description. Hopefully that means that's a different one. And there we go. We'll drink of water. Maybe swim around a little bit, see if there's anything on the outside we can scan. Pop back in for some oxygen. And then try to figure out where to go from here. Could have swore I saw something pop up as like a scan thing in the bottom corner. Could have just been me moving the scanner in my hand, though. Yep, we've kind of seen all this. Oh, and that one doesn't have a glass dome. But it is a large room that we can scan. So yeah, they're not even going to let us see into there. I mean, I know she values her privacy.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We can see into there, but we also need to breathe. Still kind of want to see if there are things here worth scanning. Like, it looks like it continues even deeper from here. Yeah, I think these are the only things that kind of helped me find her. And I don't know if we'll find them again. Are you in there? I can't quite tell. Well, I should say I can't see her.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else in the immediate area. Where's Sea Truck? That way. So that's probably how we get out. It's by heading that direction. Let's hope it doesn't get too hard to navigate. Actually, do we still have it in our inventory? Please tell me I do. Beacon. No, we must have put it away somewhere. Why would I do that? Just double checking. Nope. Because I mean, we kind of lucked into finding this in the first place. Okay, here we go. I think this is a path. Actually, I just had another thought before we do that. Pretty sure we did scan everything we could in here. I just want to double check that we're not missing the other piece that we need. Gotta look carefully, because that would be embarrassing. Be like, oh yeah, I had it. Why didn't she pick it up? Okay, if she does have it, it's not in here that I can tell. But if she has it on her, then nothing we can do about that. Alright, just had to check before we left. Okay, I think it was this way. Well, now I gotta see what the hive mind is. Colors kind of attracted me. Probably on purpose. Okay. Refill oxygen. Probably could have made it to a plant. But better safe than sorry. Okay. For reals this time. Until we get distracted by something else. Squid shark. Oh, goodness. This is the right way. Exosuit thermal reactor module fragments. Sea monkey. Sorry, I can't stop to say hi. Well, maybe now I can. Oh, there's something scannable, I thought. I don't have time. We're not near a good source of oxygen. Oh, there's another bubble. Oxygen plant depleted. Oh, is that the one that we grabbed oxygen out of? That's what they look like when they're depleted. Okay. And this looks like what I think it does. Ultra capacity tank fragment. Hurrah! Okay. Really need to get to our sea truck though. Yep. I'll stop to say hi some other time, guys. Hopefully once I can breathe. But yeah, I think that was the last fragment we needed. And you were like straight up and down. Luckily you stayed right where I left you, so you didn't sink and then destroy yourself. Blueprints. Large room. Large room partition. Partition door. Those are cool. But what I'm really excited about is I think I got the last piece of this. Oh, we need the high capacity O2 tank. Is that what we have? No, we have a standard O2 tank. So we kind of skipped the progression a little bit. But once we get it, we'll have the lithium for it, if we don't use it for something else by then. Because we have another lithium in our base. Research, indigenous life forms, carnivores, squid shark. Leviathan class predator at the smaller end of the scale with complex squid-like adaptations which allow it to hunt a wide range of prey. Expels swallowed seawater through vents on either side of its body, providing slow and steady jet propulsion or terrifying bursts of speed. An internal jaw can be extended and clamped down around small prey, dragging them inside the mouth hole. Two blue, electrified tentacles drag beneath its body. These perform hit-and-run tactics on larger, slower targets, subduing them over time. Assessment: avoid. I agree. And then the hive mind. The hive mind are never alone and grow in massive clusters. They are physically connected by a root system which sends out chemical signals in the presence of large predators. This signal activates a chemical reaction with its green porous membrane, resulting in a visible change of color in its bioluminescence. This action has two effects. The uniform change in color grants the hive mind the appearance of one large, interconnected organism. This is a form of camouflage called disruptive coloration, which is confusing to predators. Smaller sea creatures confuse the change in color for sunlight and are drawn towards a cluster. Okay. Smart. Good news, it looks like the thermos will stay warm for a while. At least this long. Now that we have oxygen, where's your upgrade? There we go. Access upgrades. Perimeter defense. I guess that just means we take more damage, or do we have to activate it somehow? Do we head back to base or to alien distress call origin? I think you guys know the answer to that. Although we don't have a lot of water on us. I also kind of want to make sure if we do see something cool that we respond to it. What are you? You different oxygen plants? No, you look like something I've scanned, I guess. Or maybe it's another case of, oh, you can't scan it by directly looking at it. There it is. Alright, I think we're in less danger of...
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transport vessel nearby. Vessel name, Marguerit 2. Inoperative.
Oh, that could be useful. I don't know. That is what they're talking about. We might have some exploration to do. So, once again, somehow, although we had a beacon... Oh, never mind. I know what the beacon was. We put it for Outpost 1. Okay. So I didn't just stash it somewhere like a dummy. I actually tried utilizing it. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely what the PDA was just talking about. And it is rather large. Oh, and there's some of the scrap metal that I wasn't quite expecting to see. So that must be the engines. A lot of scrap metal here, actually. They gotta let us be able to come in here and explore this, right? Probably not in the sea truck, but... Ah, there we go. I think I see our point of ingress. I think we're close enough that it should be fine. Actually, pull this out. Probably not going to find oxygen plants in here, unfortunately. Metal salvage. Oh yeah, we haven't actually scanned this yet. I don't know if I want to fill my inventory with it. Maybe a flashlight would be better. Okay. We will refill on oxygen, get a little bit closer. Get out. And just try to keep an eye for anything scannable. Like a laser cutter fragment. Oh, apparently we already know the laser cutter. Which honestly, that could be bad. Maybe we need to have a laser cutter to get better access. Oh, are you a new fish type? Spinefish. You're not new necessarily, you're just new to this playthrough. Okay, let's refill our oxygen a little bit. Taking a couple of detours, so next time we'll just progress further. Oh, yeah, wouldn't you know it. That's what I was afraid of. Oh, and there is oxygen plants in there. If we can get to it. We're not going through that door. That means there might be oxygen plants elsewhere, too. Don't know if we can rely on that too much. And we're gonna have to come back anyway.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, here we go. Another door. I get the feeling we might have to leave the sea truck here as a beacon, though.
Oxygen.
And then go back, make the laser cutter. I can't see exactly how we got out. I'm pretty sure it was on this side somewhere. Weird graphical loading thing, I think. Or this is a different one. Pretty sure, yeah, that's how we got through to here. Which is another door we don't have access to. Looks like there's a few of those. Definitely going to want to come back and check out as much of that as we can. Copper wire, that's useful.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Battery. Yeah, there's still a lot more we can explore. I did see that additional copper wire. Try to pick that up as well. That'll save us some copper. Let's use a water. Thought we picked up more water than that. Apparently not. And another food. Research, geological, scattered wreckage. Metal scraps may be reclaimed for their titanium content. Any fabricator. What else did we scan? Oh, the spinefish. Small school mentality prey fish, closely related to the hoopfish. Gray coloration. Combination of near translucent flesh with white rib-like markings. Give this fish a deathly appearance. It takes advantage of this to avoid the attention of its predators. Behavior. Moves in schools for protection, but will disperse and flee if necessary, whereon those fortunate enough to escape the gaze of their assailants will make for the seafloor and hide amongst the detritus. Assessment, edible, low calorie count. I don't know, they kept me alive in the first playthrough for a bit. Actually, how far can we navigate this thing into here? Judging by that little bump, I'm going to say not very. But that could make things a little easier on us. Oh, I don't think we're making it all the way into here, though. Now we're going to get ourselves stuck. But at least it's a little less distance to swim. This way, I think, and then down here. Yep. Oh. Less eventful than I would have previously thought. Just gonna check and see if anything fell down below it besides scrap metal. Or metal salvage, rather. The answer appears to be no. Not out of oxygen yet, so we can just double check this room.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Could also be something in that room. We'll go get our oxygen first. Yeah, and like I said, we're definitely going to want to come back. Oh. Actually, this are... Luckily, we found a few batteries. Okay, apparently this was just another way we could have got in. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see the holes leading outside than to see the holes leading inside. Cut open access. Crap. Ooh, is that an advanced wiring kit or a regular wiring kit? I think that was regular.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Either way, it's all good stuff. Whoop. Little graphical glitch there. Kind of scary. I think we've explored everything at the bottom of the steps. Yeah, that's where we just were. That's where we were beforehand. This is metal salvage, not something new to scan. And this is where we started seeing the doors and stuff that we couldn't get into. At least one of them. That one just looks plain locked. That one's sealed.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job of looking through most of these.
Oxygen.
We'll make it. We'll make it. Oh no, wrong button. Ah! Open up the battery menu somehow. Probably in a blind panic. Okay, well, since we don't have a beacon, because I'm a dummy, actually, maybe this thing is safer inside here. Things are less likely to lower its depth below crush depth. We'll leave it inside, and then come back to it. And we'll prepare for the long swim back to Outpost 1 to make a laser cutter. So we definitely want to access as much of this as we can. As big as it is, I think there are other entry points as well. But at a bare minimum, we know we're missing out on those laser cutter doors. So I guess it's a long swim back. We'll get to you later, Alien Distress Call Origin. We'll also take a little detour here just to see what we might be able to see, which is a whole lot of nothing. Ow! Sure. Oh. Delta outpost, I think. Unless this is a different outpost. Pretty sure it's Delta. Still far enough away from that crash site that I don't want to be like, oh, it's fine, we can find it again. Because probably won't, especially knowing me. I'm horrible about navigations and such. Also don't know what the tools are required for the laser cutter are. We picked up quite a few things, so hopefully. If not, maybe we can get some help from the sea monkeys. All we really got from them was was one magnetite. But we also haven't been hanging out with them long enough. It'd be really useful to find that sea monkey nest again. Which we actually have a beacon that we could use that leads us closer to there. Also, should definitely make some beacons to avoid situations like this again. I think I said that a lot in my playthrough of Subnautica as well. And I think I made a grand total of like 2 beacons. Utilized it once. Alright, safety.